his mouth, I'm like, fuck it. Brought his face just to have a discussion. He can't breathe, I got him huffing and puffing. He losing up, he know this pussy way too good.
What's up? Welcome to another video on my channel, The Life of Jasmina. So, I like to run my mouth. I like to share some of my funny stories, opinions. Today we're going to be sharing lots of opinions. So, unpopular ones. Now, I don't know if these are big, broad, general unpopular opinions. They might not be that unpopular to people. But to me, from what I see and notice, if this bird, based on what I notice as far as social life and what I'm surrounded by, I feel like a lot of these opinions are unpopular. So let's get right into it. So I wrote some down because, my mind be scrambling and So the first topic is not liking very overly masculine men. Basically what I mean is a guy that is, you ever seen one of those guys that think stuff is gay and it's not? For example, hygiene, simple hygiene. Not that, I think in 2022 men have found self-care a lot more acceptable, because how are you going to get in the coochie if you are dirty? I like men that take care of themselves, because I'm a high maintenance woman. I think I have a routine with my hair, my skincare. Why would I date someone that feels like taking care of themselves is gay or enjoying themselves? There's been men that'll just be super bland and boring and feel like dancing or just doing things that typically men aren't there's a stigma on for men. If you do it, you're gay. For example, having gay guy friends. I can't stand a guy immediately gets around a gay person and he just,
I ain't with that gay shit. I can't be on that gay shit.
Relax. You are not gay because you're in the same facility as a gay person. I am not a fan of overly positive people, toxic positivity. I think I've balanced myself more to accept my negative emotions. If I'm not in the mood, I'm not in the mood. But I've had people, when I share things on depression, being sad, people would just say, well, people have it worse. I can't stand a gaslighter that feels because they're going through whatever they're going through, not to say it's not affecting them, but you have no right to belittle someone's pain because you feel like yours is worse. That's miserable. I just can't stand that. People just do too much. I'm surrounded by, I've had friends that have been I hate to assume someone's jealous, but jealousy is more common than people think. You would think, oh, not me. I've had less than a lot of my friends, and them bitches would still be jealous of me. But yeah, I cannot stand overly toxically positive people. When you talk about things that are not as comforting, they want to avoid it. They want to treat you like you're just a super negative burden, and it's you wonder why deep down you're not happy. Or if you are a naturally happy person, kudos to you, beautiful. But that doesn't give you a right to belittle someone else's pain. But if you don't have the capacity for it, I understand. You could just say, hey, I just don't have time. Got notifications. I just don't have time to process that. I'm in a good mood. I will come back for you, or you might be in a bad mood. But, next topic. I can't stand, now, I don't want to offend anybody that's patriotic, and I'm pretty privileged, but I do not believe in all work, no play. People be like, hard work. If you work, you're going to be successful. Sometimes you cannot work hard enough. I've seen people work for companies for years, know their shit from back at it, like just reflex, just straight off bat, get fired. I was working at a job. I explained this to a buddy a while ago because he was trying to basically gaslight me a little bit. Like, you just gotta keep going, keep pushing, keep working. It's like, shut the fuck up. Like, so back to the story. I was working at this company. I'm 18. This person's like in their 30s. They knew what they were doing and they trained me. And they needed to lay people off. Instead of laying me off, they laid that person off. It's just like, you can't work hard enough sometimes. Should be unfair. So stop telling people to just work, and you're lazy and you're this and you're that. Because I can't stand that word lazy. Don't call depressed people lazy. You just don't know what people are going through. So I just can't stand that. You cannot live a happy life if we're not machines. Yes, you should work hard, but working hard is also recharging. Your phone, for example, it works hard as fuck, but it's gonna die eventually, just like us. You have to recharge, you have to stop. You gotta put your phone down, just the same way you gotta put your energy down. Like, I believe whoever asks, okay, I'm not gender roles. Now, this isn't the topic, but I feel like whoever asks someone out on the date, for example, a guy came in my DM, asked me out, and complained the whole time about spending money. Like, what did you bother me for and take me bowling for if you were going to complain about spending the money the whole time? Then on top of that, this is a side story because I hate this person. I ended up hating their guts. It might change, but
No.
I don't like people that try to belittle someone because I just don't understand. I'm not gonna make this too long, but why belittle someone that you asked to go out with? If you don't wanna be on the date anymore, you can say, hey, you could lie and be like, hey, I got somewhere to be, block me, you know what I'm saying? But the fact that you think I'm gonna stay around you and you're complaining about spending money on me like I'm not worth it, and then you belittling me, like, the fuck? I'm not your crutch to make you feel better about yourself with your fake ass confidence. I hope you see this video one day. Next, I just feel like whoever asks someone out on a date is responsible fully for paying for the date. But if you guys mutually agree to go half, that's fine too. But I just can't stand, like, I don't understand that. That's weird. It's not really unpopular. Yeah, it could be, because some girls, it don't matter if they ask on a date or not, they're not paying for shit. And I just feel like that's kind of bullshit. You can't expect a relationship to work if you're not doing something in return. Like, but we ain't gonna get too deep into that. But that, I can't stand that. Now, this society with dating is weird as fuck. Like, I feel so out of place because I'm an old soul. Like, I'm a deep, hopeless romantic. I believe in, what you call that, chivalry, opening the doors, closing the doors, you know, not, but
Niggas don't care. I mean,
women don't care either, like, and some of you women are setting the bar very low, which is why I'm struggling. Please cut that out. The topic is, if you cheat on someone and you stay with them, people be thinking because they forgive them that the trust is gonna just magically appear. You've broken that trust forever. Now, I give strength because I have tried to take someone back who cheated on me, and I just couldn't forget that I was cheated on. And having those trust issues, I just felt drained. And it's like, you shouldn't have to go through that. Like, you should be able to trust your partner and not be constantly reminded this person cheated on me and you're paranoid anytime, you know. And I had a friend, like, she tried to play like the good girlfriend, goody two shoes, but she was a very toxic flirt, would be in everybody's face and was just convinced that her and her dude was the happiest couple on earth when really you guys don't trust each other. Then dragging me in it, like thinking that I liked her dude or whatever and would say like weird shit. But long story short, use them as an example, like, you can't cheat on someone and expect the relationship to be the same ever. And a lot of people, I don't know if that's unpopular, I feel like it's common sense, but it's not, apparently. I'm not a fan of casual sex, and I'm sorry if this is a weird conversation. If you are under 18, you should probably, you know I was a mature young woman and was active at a young age, but I know it's some, I don't want to be a bad influence on anybody. My channel's not for kids. But I'm a big kid, so if you on here, what's up? You know, be good. I don't know. I'm not your parent, but I would hope that you take what I'm saying in a positive way. But, yeah, I'm not a fan of casual sex. Like, everybody be like, yeah, sneaky link, you know, having 5 girls, 5 dudes at the same time. One, I'm not a germaphobe, but I really don't want my dude, whoever I'm fucking around with, to be coming back to me, having sex with me after they just sticked and poked and licked and on whoever. Like, then I'm an empath. If I'm constantly sleeping around with people that just can't secure themselves in solitude sometimes, not to judge anybody. If you like to do what you do what you do. It's just not, it's not for me. I can't do it. Now, have I done it? Yes, but it's not, every time I do it, I am left feeling just bad. Like I just took in people's emotions, insecurities. So I just can't do it. But, you know, kudos to y'all that, you know, keep a couple. Because I wish. I just can't do it. I'm not the hot girl that I want to be. But I'm a hot girl when it comes to living my best life, though. But I can't even handle one dude. So I do not believe in tough love. Basically, being extremely rude to prove a point, or like, let me try and use an example. You have a lot of, I remember, I'll say in the Black community with parents, it's a lot of parents, you know, I'm not gonna just pick on the Black community. I'm sure it's multiple races that do this, but I have witnessed the Black community with parents or like just guardians that will like do this whole bully tactic. Like, if you don't do this, you know, or if you don't do something with your future that I want you to do, I'm gonna kick you out. Like, for example, the whole scenario of kicking your kid out fresh at 18, generational curse. That's too tough. Like, how do you expect? And then what kills me a lot of times is these parents that do that, they don't set their kid up with any funds, any like credit. Like, how do you expect me to get, you never taught me how to financially or realistically deal with the world, but you want me to just be successful and hop off the porch, and what that means is basically move out, be independent, when you've never taught me that. And for some reason, parents feel like, oh yeah, you gotta figure it out. I had to do it. You know, that miserable mindset of, oh, because I had to do this, or I didn't have this at this age, you shouldn't have it, or you need to work overly hard for it, instead of me being a parent and giving it to you. Not saying that you should be spoiled, but you know what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna get too deep in that topic because I don't wanna rattle no bones, because the girlies like to tussle. Kissing girls when you're drunk and then acting like you're not gay or bisexual in any way. You girlies need to cut that shit out. That's bisexual. Because it's a double standard, because those same girls will be super homophobic, like, ew, that's gay if a dude does that. So what does that make you?
Be who you are, follow your pride, don't hide.
I recently had to cut off a friend because I think she was questioning herself and trying to project her insecurities of being insecure with her sexuality on me. I'm open, queer, more so bisexual, but I have been into, I'll just say I've had a wild discovery with sex. Self-discovery has been a wild ride, and I am just really living my best life. The 12-year-old me would have been in love with who I am today, and that's all that matters. But yeah, I can't stand like a girl that just want to be like, I ain't gay, but I let a bitch eat me out. That's gay, baby. That's gay, because if a man did it, y'all would immediately be like, I almost said it, and I almost, gay, you know what I'm saying? Like, let's cut that out. Money or materials does not substitute happiness. Now, I see all the time people be like, money can buy me happiness. Sometimes situations like, I would love more money. Don't get me wrong. Even when you do have a lot of money, yeah, that gets your financial happiness, you know. Anything you need financially that's making you unhappy that you can't get, yeah. But if you're still battling like internal insecurity, internal conflict, you're not going to be happy. Like, there's no, money cannot, unless you're going to therapy, money cannot substitute happiness. It's going to be temporary if you really feel like money is the root of your happiness. Yes, you can buy things that make you happy with money. That's the whole point. Like, yes. But when people say money is the only thing that makes me happy, bullshit. But don't, just my unpopular opinion. Marijuana. People have a stigma. They be like, I had a guy at my last job that I guess he found out that I was an advocate for it. I mean, what you want me to do? And he just kept making like negative comments.
Like, it messes with your memory. You know, these kids are gonna be the future of the next.
Like, shut up. Like, you did coke back in your day and you're joking. Anyway. Cause I'm saying people with, like, come on, like, what you.
Bruh.
You judging me because I want to smoke a little bit of, you know what I'm saying? Like, get the fuck out of here. Yeah, and then for me to have, I don't have a bad memory, but it does kill your brain cells. It does impact your memory, but I'm a responsible user. Do not use it all the time. I'm of age. And I just feel like people need to stop putting stigmas on marijuana because technically alcohol has killed more people than marijuana, and alcohol is legal. Next topic. Last topic. This generation is good for, I'm just friends with my ex. We talk from time to time. Bull motherfucking shit. When you have a long relationship with someone and it ends and you sit and say, oh, we can be friends.
No, we cannot.
Like, I'm not a fan of that. Like, no, you trauma, and a lot of the times that person traumatized. It's okay if you have a healthy bond or relationship with someone and you guys drift apart and realize, hey, I think we're better off just keeping a friendship. I'm not, you know, attracted to you anymore in that kind of way, but I'd like to keep you in my life as a friend. But do I personally like guys that still keep in contact with their ex? Not really, because I feel like y'all not really friends. There's still love there. You know what I'm saying? Like, you, but that's just me. Might be a little, you know, territorial, but that's me. But yeah, I just don't feel like, I can't keep friends with an ex that hurt me. Because I had an ex that basically was never ready for a relationship. We never got into a relationship, but he was very insecure with himself and tried to belittle me a lot. And was very jealous and would play it off like he didn't care, but really did, and would do shit out of spite. And really was never single, I had figured out. And basically played the whole, we can just be friends because he wanted to save me for later. And it's like, no, we cannot. Emotionally kind of manipulated me. Like, you made it seem like it's the love bombing with that. I don't like that. But let me know how you feel about these unpopular opinions, because I thought these out. And I will be doing more, but these are the ones that I kind of been thinking about. Thank you for watching this video.